So if you're just tuning in now, we're just walking down the strip. This is live on a Saturday night in Las Vegas. And I've got some water with me, and my wife's got some as well. We're going to try and hand it out to people who need it, if we can find any. Otherwise, just enjoy the live stream. And we'll take you along down the boulevard. There you go, brother. Hope you have a good night. So that's one down. We've got one water given away so far. Hopefully we'll get some more along the way. That's the plan anyway. Just hold on to that one there, babe. No, you don't need to. Oh, okay, right. So if you just rewind a little bit, you saw the first person that we gave a bottle of water to. I'm hoping that it helps them out a bit, because this place is pretty harsh. Not a lot of people care. Everyone's out doing their own thing, kind of thing. So I figured, what better way to spend my night than to go down to the boulevard and see if I can find some people that are homeless or in need of water and hand them a bottle of water. It's pretty straightforward. If you like that kind of thing, remember to share, like, subscribe, and I'll try and produce more of this kind of content on my channel as well, where we've got live streams. So anyway, enjoy the walk down the strip. Otherwise, maybe that's entertaining to you as well. Who knows? Make our way down the strip. So right now we're probably about halfway down. Close halfway down anyway. We're in between Mandalay Bay and the Stratosphere Hotel. There's a lot of action happening. This is Saturday night. See police and everything as well, as per usual. Alright, so let's keep moving, keep going. Person down there. So we just did a bit of a detour because we found somebody else that might need the water. for you. Number 2. That's number 2 now. Yeah. Every once in a while you will see people that are just not a good situation, and I definitely would not want to be in that scenario. So if I can help out in some way or another, I'd like to be able to do that. It's only a small thing, but waking up in this city, Las Vegas, as you all probably know, is a desert, and the humidity levels are almost none, so you get dehydrated pretty easily here. So if you just go back about 1 minute, I handed a bottle of water out to somebody who was sleeping, a homeless person there, and you'll see them wake up to that. So hopefully that'll help. I most definitely wouldn't want to wake up and have no water to drink and have no one to give a crap about me. So, you can see the strip is pretty alive. There is stuff happening everywhere. There's a lot of people as well, a lot of people out having fun doing their thing. There's some fresh water for you. And your little puppy is very cute. Look at her. I hope that helps out. That's okay, you're welcome.
Here's going to the stuff.
So you can see there's a lot of people out, lots of stuff happening right now. So I didn't know how successful this stream would be because I don't normally do this type of content on my channel. But hey, it's something that I can. So you can see there's a lot of people out right now. This is kind of crazy to see so many people out. I guess it's a Saturday night and everyone's starting to realize that it's time to get out. They don't want to be locked down no more. So the whole idea of this stream is basically just to go around and look for people who need some water, basically. Usually like the homeless type of people that are around, there's a lot of them, sitting around, or no one's really caring about them, and I figured I might as well go and give them something to drink. Like it's, you'd be pretty thirsty around this place. If you had to walk to go to the bathroom or whatever, I don't even know where the local bathrooms are here, so I'm sure they do, but still. Really appreciate everyone who tunes into the stream as well. So you can see this is Las Vegas is coming back to life again after all this time of not being busy, but you know how it goes with coronavirus and the rest. You got another number? Oh. Just to get back up.
More fucking drugs. You got all the
So if you're just tuning into the stream now, about 19 minutes or 22 minutes, you can see there was a couple of homeless people there that I gave water to. So far we're 2 down, and here comes another one. Here you go, brother. Want some water? You're welcome. That's another one. Yo, what's up? Thank you. Nice to see you in the comments there. We really appreciate you tuning in. So we're just giving out these bottles of water. We just went and bought a whole bunch, and the idea is to try and hand out as many as we can. I don't know if we're going to run out before I get to hand out the amount of people that we might find, but you know, we'll do our best here. So yo, what's up? Nice to see you on the live stream. Thank you for tuning in as well. Remember to like the live stream and share as well. We're here literally live on a Saturday night, so not my typical kind of stream either. I don't normally do these types of things, but hey, why not? Yeah, I think I'm going to need a lot of water for sure. I bought two full cases of 40-pack of water, but I had to leave some in the car because I can't carry as much. And my wife, she's my beautiful wife there, she's trying to help out as well. So she's here along, helping out. Anyway, so yeah, we're literally here. It's kind of crazy because I thought, you know, what better time to go out in the desert when, you know, people are around here. There's a lot of people that are having fun. There's also people that are not so fortunate either, but you know what it is. But anyway, hopefully enjoy seeing Las Vegas literally live on a Saturday night. It's pretty crazy. There's people everywhere. There's a lot of people everywhere. So we can cross. Let's go. Oh yeah, I've got some myself. My wife held on to that too. Thank you for that. I don't want to die while I'm on the mission. You know how it goes. So yeah, let's go across. We'll see what is happening at Bellagio as well. So it should be interesting. Yeah, let's hop off the road because you know how it goes. Don't get run over.
All the taxis know to beep their horn because people don't listen to the lights.
Yeah, they do.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, I just want to get out of this.
So there's a lot of people about. It's definitely a busy night tonight. Alright, let's go. Let's go around the side of there. Yeah, thank you for that like. Smash that like button when you do start watching the video. I really appreciate it, and you guys are awesome. Alright, so we're just coming up to the Bellagio. Normally there's a water show here as well, so I might hang around here for a bit to show you guys that.
About 10 minutes away, I think. I think it's about 10 minutes away.
Okay, we've got about 10 minutes till the show starts, so I might just hang around here. Show you guys around as well. Alright, I'm trying to find a space where there's not too many people and we can watch the show. If there's anything you want to see as well while I'm on the live stream, as far as locations on the strip, if it's not too far away, I'll try and make it down there. But yeah, we'll just try and go as far as we can. Maybe down to the Strat, maybe not so far. I don't know. It really depends. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, man. I try and do a lot of music stuff. I've been doing it for a long time, since 2013. And you know, when I came to Vegas, things kind of, you know, got as far as my studio and stuff. I was really trying to set it up. So I'm still unsure whether or not I want to stay here, and I'm kind of just playing in between going back to Australia or staying in America.
Keep going, mate. Get on here.
And yeah, so I'm really throwing up the idea. I really love the US. It's so much different to Australia as far as, you know, diversity and culture, and how much there is from pretty much poverty to ultra rich. So it's kind of crazy like that. It's, yeah, it's just different. But yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know about that. That's pretty much why I started the channel, you know, to create music content, basically, and teach people the stuff that I already know or found out myself or learned along the way. So yeah, let's have a look. We'll just quickly look over here while the show starts. Am I finding any good artists out there? To be honest, that's the reason why I came to the US, because of the main factor of the amount of people that are in the US as far as artists. I don't know if you know how long you've been following my channel for, but I imagine it's a while. But I work with a label group out in Australia. So they actually have a lot of artists throughout the world. So including, you know, Phoenix, Arizona, which is here in the United States, and also just other places in the US. So primarily the idea was to come out here and start a studio for recording artists, you know, in the States rather than doing it from across the water. That was the idea anyway, but whether or not it becomes fruitful, I'm hoping it will. It really just depends on, you know, how COVID kind of pans out. People going crazy with their horn over there. Yeah, it really depends on how COVID pans out, because that really does, it really, you know, it shut down a lot of the main studios, even some of the bigger ones, but some of them are able to survive, some are not. And the small kind of guy, I think, you know, financially they suffered a bit. Yeah, it did slow. It slowed a lot. But hey, man, that's just what it is, you know. You have to do what you do. You try and work with what you have, and my motto has always been try and help people out before myself, kind of thing. So I really just, you know, I feel like I've been fortunate in life to be able to do that. So, and I also got a beautiful wife who helps with that too. So she's always been supportive and consistently encouraging me as well. So yeah, it is what it is, you know. See how we go, but yeah, that's the idea. Definitely to try and get something happening in the US. The other problem is I also have two pets. My cats are, you know, like family to me as well. They've been in the family for about 13 years, and they're still in Australia. I'm stuck here, they're stuck over there, so that kind of makes it hard as well. So yeah, it's crazy. So you can see the Boulevard's pretty alive. I mean, when you see this, you tend to think, where's COVID? You know, what's happening? But I don't know, this has always been a live city. Oh yeah, I know, Vegas definitely can wait. Yeah, my kittens, they mean a lot to me. They're like family, like I said. And I'm a real animal lover. I just like life in general. I find it very difficult to, especially when the cats that I've got, the two cats that I originally bought them from a rescue. So they were rescue kittens, they were off the street. And that's kind of where my mentality is. Like, I'd like to rescue millions of them if I could, but I can't afford to, and I don't have the space. I'm like the crazy cat man. But hey, you know, it is what it is. So you can see there's a lot of stuff happening. Even the police are pulled up here. Yeah, good man. How's you? You got a cat as well? Oh yeah. Well, the crazy thing is, while we were here, I think the first month actually. Well, we got here in October, so we got pretty much. Oh, hi, Minnie from Argentina. Love to see you on the stream as well. So anyway, we got to Vegas in November, early November. We left Phoenix, Arizona, pretty much after a month of being there. And as soon as we got to Vegas, we were staying at this Airbnb for a little while, and this cat out of nowhere decided it just wanted to make us its family. And you know how I am. I'm like, all right, I gotta start feeding you and saying, taking care of you and stuff. And eventually the cat kept coming back as they do. And it was really, really cute cat. It was a Maine Coon and very beautiful cat, really friendly. I don't know what happened with its owner, but anyway, it kind of just, it was really nice. And anyway, eventually we end up speaking to the owner of the property and getting her to take care of it for us on our behalf. And we were able to leave the property knowing that the cat was sort of semi-rescued. So that was kind of a good thing about coming here. But yeah, I was really happy about that. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Oh, really? So 6 years old. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's crazy. That's I think 6 years would be about, what's that in cat years? It's first to like 50 or something. 50. Yeah, so our two cats are 12 years old, or 12 or 13 years old, and that's like 70-ish years old in human years, if you're comparing it. Obviously cat years are different to human years. But yeah, that's why I'm a bit concerned about bringing them over to the US, because I don't really want to stick them on an aeroplane and have something go wrong. I would probably kill myself if I was the reason for them. Not literally, but it would kill me inside to know that I was the reason why they suffered going on an aeroplane coming to the US. So I'm really a bit skeptical about doing that. Yeah, so we're just waiting for the show at Bellagio. Just trying to do a bit of a scroll around to show you what's happening. Yeah, so it's awesome when I meet other people that love cats too. Like, that's, not everyone understands it. It's kind of hard to some people like dogs, some like cats, some hate cats because they like dogs, and other vice versa. It is what it is, but I just love all the things that are alive. Yeah, Vegas is beautiful. It's definitely an amazing place. It's so bizarre too, because it's just like, it shouldn't really be here in the desert, but it is. And apparently the Bellagio, from what I heard, this used to be a golf course. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but that's right, the water is just there. Oh. Right, yeah, so that's why they have this fountain here. I'm going to try and wait for that show to happen so we can show you that as well. It's pretty cool. So what's your situation with music on the stream? Is anyone, as far as music, what are you guys into? Is there anything I can help with while I'm on the stream? Maybe I can give some answers to that. So you went a few days and lost, let me just go back to the comment there. That's it. Went a few days ago, lost a lot. Oh, right. Right, so you were gambling. Or whatever you're doing, I don't know. I won't get into your personal business, but yeah. I don't gamble too much, or at all, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, Vegas to me I just love it because it reminds me of the aliveness of Sydney. Sydney, Australia is really quite busy as well. If you've ever been there or seen it on... Here we go. Okay, so let's go over, we'll have a look at this show. And I'll put the camera down somewhere so you can see it. So we'll go here.
my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today. 'Cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. There's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
That was awesome. That was pretty cool. Let's keep going. Let's see what's happening further down the strip. If you're just tuning in now, so remember to like and share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I really appreciate you guys. It's just, you know, this is the kind of thing that I like to do as well. If I am not producing content for my music stuff, I like to do live streams for, you know, real life things. So the idea, like I was saying earlier, is to try and help out people where I can. And that's what I'm just trying to do. So let's keep going. If you have any questions, anything you want to see along the way, let me know. I'll try to make my way there as well. And I do really appreciate you guys for tuning in as well. It does, it means a lot to me. It's, you know, to have a channel like this with, I think, close to, well, it's getting closer to more and more subscribers. I think it's 7,000 or something like that now. I'm getting closer to that anyway. If I can get to that 7,000 mark, that'd be awesome. But the way I do appreciate the people that are subscribed. So yeah. So we're just walking along the front of the Bellagio. That's kind of where we're at right now. Can I find any street musicians? All right, let me see if I can find some, because I'm sure there might be along the way.
Did pass a couple.
I've already kind of passed one-ish. There was one girl that I saw playing a guitar. She didn't have any amplifier or anything like that, but yeah, I'll try and find one. Like, that's kind of, the more and more people are out, the more they kind of come out. You can kind of see we've spotted a few of those as well. And there's a lot of people, like a lot right now. This is kind of busy. Like, let me just put it up here. You can see there's lots of people everywhere.
might be. Yeah?
Yeah, that's a good idea, right? Keep the algorithms going on my channel. Yeah, I really have kind of laxed on the content for that side of it, for music. I'm definitely going to get back to it, like I was mentioning. I just need to set up again. A lot of my gear that I had to kind of either sell it or store it away in a I was going to buy a whole bunch of stuff when I got here. That was the idea. So there's a few things I have in the works as far as reviews. I'm looking at possibly buying a Burl A2D converter. If you've heard of Burl Audio, that's maybe one of the options. I like the other brands like Antelope that I had previously as well. I'm just trying to figure out which works best for me and wise. Oh, you've been down for a year or two. Okay. Are masks mandatory? So as far as masks, you have to wear them while you're inside of any private property, and when you're outside on the strip, basically it's not a compulsory thing. As far as I'm aware now, at least anyway. As far as freedoms, you can choose what you do on the public property, but when you're in private, they enforce it. So even that said, I've seen a few people that have not worn them inside, and I'm a little bit torn about the whole mask thing because COVID's kind of just a way of controlling people. But anyway, we'll get into that maybe on another video when we've got time. I'm just going to go across the bridge at the top here.
Needs help with the wheels. I think I've got it.
So we're just going to get past all these people. You got some water for you there, brother. You have a good night. Alright, so we're down to another one. I think we've got 4 more bottles of water, possibly. Alright, so that's another bottle of water down. I hope that helps them out. I mean, I'd hate to be out here. Yeah, it's actually... It's a bit warmer tonight. For the last obviously the last month, it was a lot colder. But tonight especially, it just feels like it's maybe 20 degrees, maybe a little bit warmer. I don't know. It feels really nice. So I've got a t-shirt on. Alright, we might go straight ahead. And we'll keep our eye out for those street musicians as well to keep my algorithm in check. So you can kind of see, if I can get a chance, I'll show you. We're kind of coming up to the Flamingo on the other side of the street though. The other night, I think it was last week, there was some kind of incident out the front there where somebody was injured or died actually. They got punched in the face by a stranger. I think they were out at 4 a.m. in the morning though, so I don't know if I'd want to be out that early. To be honest, on this video, I think I'm already going to get copyrighted because I've been through past like a bunch of places that have music playing. So it doesn't really bother me if I get copyrighted because like the content, it's mainly just to show people that what's happening in Vegas. So yeah, on this video, I'm not too worried. In the future, maybe like other videos I'd like to produce, obviously not get copyright. But yeah, all my main music stuff that I create doesn't get copyrighted because I use my own music that I create. So I'm all good there. But hey, if there's any donations or whatever, you can also do super chat, but not yourself. If you don't have to, no pressure. Just saying, if anyone wants to, they can. What is that outside of the Hell's Kitchen? Some people getting some photographs there. My wife's just taking them as well.
Videos to how to get
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, so whoops, on a photo bomb. Alright, so let's get out of the way of these people. So we're outside still of Caesar's Palace, you can see there. I might just walk this way, see if I can find anyone around here as well. It's looking pretty lively this direction as well. Does he need some water or is he?
Holding me and pushing me. Thank
Here you go, brother. No, you're good.
Tom, holding me. And this is that bitch.
Alright, we're down one more bottle. That guy was in trouble with the police or something, I don't know, but I thought I handed some water. Good, yes. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Where what?
So I'll just show you guys outside. This is the Caesar's Palace. You can see there. It's really crazy how busy this place is, to be honest, but there's a lot of people doing their thing. Alright, thank you, baby. Alright, let's go hand out another one. We've got more where that came from. I think we're running out though, to be honest, but hey. We'll do our best. I don't really think there's going to be any homeless people at the front of Caesar's Palace, so we'll probably just walk past here and show you guys what's up and then keep going. Alrighty. So we'll try and get back onto the other side later on if we can as well, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the donation. I'm actually going to make sure that majority of the donations from this video supply me to get more and more water and keep doing this type of thing. I don't know, it's really just touched my heart recently to do stuff that more than just my music as well. You know, music obviously touches people a lot and my tutorials help people, but I want to help people in a physical sense as well, not just mentally. Financially, as far as, you know, music, people can make money on music, but it really encourages people to, you know, if they see people doing things to help the people that are less on the street and are less fortunate, then, you know, to me that means a lot. I prefer to do that over anything. If I had an endless money supply, that's all I do with all of my time basically, but that's not the case, you know, so that's kind of what it is. But thank you so much for the donation, really appreciate it. Alright, so what we'll do, we'll cross over here and head towards the Flamingo, and hopefully we can find some more people. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it as well. And thank my wife for being patient as well. She's awesome too. So if there's anything you want to see along the way, just holler at me on the comments there. Should research Flint, Michigan. Yeah. If you're referring to the, oh, here's a expensive car. Nice. That guy needs to be doing some more stuff. Yeah, Flint, Michigan. Yeah, I remember something about the water there. If you're referring to the court case that happened a long time ago. But yeah, I'll do some research on that as well if that's not what you're referring to. I'm definitely keen on research in that regard. Alright, so we're just crossing the street here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this live stream as well. I'm really actually enjoying doing it. I don't normally do this kind of thing, so I figured why not, you know. Alright, it's getting super busy. So we're kind of in the middle of Caesar's Palace on the other side of the strip. So we're near the link basically, yeah. This kind of has always been busy down here, but for a long time it was real quiet during COVID, especially in December, late December, early January, it got really quiet. Yeah. So yeah, I mean it's definitely interesting to see how many people are out. Or maybe just do a U-turn. Go back that way.
This is where you buy the ticket for. Is it?
As you can see, there's a lot of people. Super busy. I would have gone further down there, but it's just like super crowded, and I figured it's not going to be too much down there that I need to see, unless you guys want to see it down there. Yeah. Hopefully the quality of the stream is good too. Guess this guy's getting rid of, yeah, her vocals were good. Getting rid of the old graffiti there, I guess, on the wall.
He definitely needs paper.
Yeah. That stuff he's clean with, I don't know, that could probably remove your skin. But hey. Depending on how much battery I have left, I'll try and do more of the strip, but I don't even know where I'm at right now. Well, let's say I really appreciate that. That's a super awesome donation there. Much appreciated. So we're keeping an eye out for two things. One is homeless people to hand them water, and the other is a street musician to get my algorithm to be more music focused. So, see how we go.
Hi guys, are ready for some photos this evening?
So I think there's a homeless person just over there. Yeah, there is. I don't know if they're homeless, but yeah, let's give this guy some water. He might need it. Alright, we're down another one. I'll just pull that. Okay. So we're on to our last bottle of water. This is the final bottle right here. And I want to find somebody who really needs it. Yeah, no. I'm sure there's plenty of people along this way that are probably in that same situation, and I can't really carry enough. But yeah, I'll try and do this more frequently if I can. To be honest, I'd like to do this almost every night, but I don't have time to go out every single night. But yeah, if I get a chance, when I get free time, I'll definitely be down here doing that. Yeah, let me just check that last. Yeah, well, that's probably what I should do, to be honest. The label's super helpful. They've actually been there with me for a good part of 5 years. A lot of the ideas that we came up with for the music label was mixing, mastering, which is what I do. I do mixing. Obviously, if you see my channel, you know the content. I do a lot of that. Creating beats, producing content as far as that. And other stuff as well, but yeah, I actually need to speak to them about that. To be honest, didn't even think about them promoting my channel on there, but they really should be. And vice versa, I can promote them on my channel. If you want to know the label, it's called, wait till it's quiet. It's called Down Under Label, so Down Under Label Music Group. It's an Australian label, so I'll repeat that again, it's Down Under Label Group. And they have a few artists on their catalogue as well, so you can check that out. I might put a link in the description as well, so if you want to go there, you can. Oh, okay, alright. Yeah, so we're coming up to the Mirage. There is a bit of a show there as well, like a bit of a fire show, if you haven't seen that before. Mirage has that too. Not sure if that guy needed water or not, but
Yeah, I was just thinking.
he looked like he.
No, it's not. Do you want to go back?
We'll check it out later if he's still around. There are definitely a lot of people that are either, out on their fortune or lost money due to gambling or whatever. The city's good for it. Yeah, so we got another one here. So, do you want some water, brother? You're welcome. Have a good night. All right, so that's our last bottle. So now we're just gonna walk, I guess, and see if there's other people around that we can spot, maybe for another occasion.
Free credit play is instantly awarded to your account and available for download to any slot or video poker machine.
Stay safe and support Nevada's efforts by maintaining 6 feet from others.
Right, you can kind of see how crazy busy this place is. I'll just lift it up a bit, see all that. So, what we might do is keep heading towards the Strat, maybe. that music's kind of loud, but yeah, we'll head towards a straight direction. I won't go all that way, but so the idea, I think, for tonight was pretty much just go hand out that remaining water and then we'd be done. But yeah, I mean, I want to keep doing the live stream. If everyone wants to keep seeing Vegas, I'm happy to keep going until my battery gets too low. Okay, so I mean, let's check that comment because I was curious about that what you're talking about now. So it's to clarify about the water bottle label was like positive message from. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's primarily it. I just like to help out. Like people come here, yeah, you can figure out music, water bottles, start making awareness. You on the streets, yeah, that's it. I mean, that's a possibility, right? Anything kind of with a positive message. I mean, the channel was created, if you're aware of the name Cross Beats Music Production. So Cross Beats, the cross part is for the cross, Jesus on the cross, and then Beats, obviously the music production part of it. That's my part, but so that was the idea. N828, my music name, which if you're aware of, which you are, that came from my wife's idea of a Bible scripture that was one of my favorite Bible scriptures, and that is Romans 8:8. So that kind of inspired my name, which was Nate, and then 828. So N828 is how I got that. So if that's a bit of information you may or may not have known. I don't know if I've ever spoken about it on the channel, but that's how it all came about. So that's kind of the vibe of my channel in general. Alright, so we're pretty much near the Venetian. This is a really nice kind of hotel.
You know, I always got the plug and look up the queue. You ain't just on the line.
Yeah, I know, I got to advertise for sure. To be honest, that's probably the thing I haven't done anything of. And this channel literally grew organically, which is bizarre to me because I didn't expect the kind of views that I get, to be honest, but I could do with more subscribers, more views, everything like that. But yeah, it needs to do something like that. Advertising is definitely one thing that I haven't done at all. Check out the Venetian, see, have a look around here. Oh, they have the boats back. Oh yeah. That's what you want. And they've got guard dogs over there too. Awesome. Alright. It's a really beautiful hotel, to be honest. It's really well decorated. The architecture is insane. I love it. Alright, let's keep walking this direction. So for a while in December, a lot of these hotels were either closed during the week or really reduced capacity. It was really weird, to be honest. Yeah, okay, so we're just around where the ticket area is, and obviously this is a little water section. I'll try and go a little bit slower as well so you can kind of see what's happening around here, but I'm still walking in Sydney pace. I was born and raised in Sydney, and Sydney is a very fast city, and that's the speed that I go at. Unfortunately, not everyone does. But hey. Yeah.
expectations.
The dogs are cute. Alright, so what we might do is keep walking down to Resort World, which is being built right now. I believe that's supposed to be finished midway through the start of this year. And that's a really interesting hotel because it's built by Hilton, and the whole side of the, you'll see it when we come up to it, but the whole side of the hotel is basically a big LED screen, and it can display images on it, which is pretty cool.
Go Raiders!
So you can see up the top there. Hotel looks pretty awesome. Yeah, as far as producing music, that's primarily where I produce majority of my stuff. I mean, to be honest, I produce music for anyone as long as the content of their music's good. It doesn't have to be Christian. I don't really care about the whole thing about being Christian or not. What I do care about is that it inspires people rather than bring them down, which is what I feel like a lot of music, you know, with either knowing it or without knowing it, it kind of does. You know, I was always a sucker for the hip hop when I was a kid. I grew up on that stuff, and that kind of inspired me to do what I do now. But at the same time, I know the hip hop music, a lot of the content in it is definitely not positive, or it doesn't get you to do positive things anyway. So yeah, to answer the question, yeah, that's a bit long-winded, but for sure, that's the idea. Let's just have a look at this. Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely be happy to check them out. California is pretty cool state. Definitely a lot of things happening there for sure. Yeah, definitely drop the link in the comment section below. I'd be definitely keen to check it out for sure. Let's go around the back of this car. So this end of the strip is kind of a little bit quieter, but for some reason there's still a lot of people down here. Alright, so we're just walking kind of up towards the Wynn Hotel. And if you're on the left-hand side, Treasure Island, I'll just quickly stop and show you guys that. So that's Treasure Island, that's there. Kind of where we're at as far as the strip is concerned. To the left-hand side up here is the fashion show. I haven't actually been in there yet, which is basically just a gigantic mall. Something that I guess shoppers and stuff will enjoy, and I believe there is some sort of fashion show in there, which is why it got the name, I guess. But yeah. Once again, thank you guys for being on this live stream. Really do appreciate it. I've tried to make it the best quality I can as far as the connection. I've got 5G now, so the internet upload speed should be adequate, hopefully. Alright, so we're just outside the Palacio. You can see there is the Palacio Hotel. You can see it's gated off. Obviously not a lot happening there. Alright, so if you're just tuning in, again, we're just coming up to the Wynn on the right hand side, and right next to me is the Palacio Hotel, and to the left is the Fashion Show Hotel, which is a bit further up. Okay, without a doubt, there's more of these showgirls around.
Yeah, go that way. That's all.
Oh man, we don't have any water for this guy up here, fortunately. We'll definitely have to do this again where I come out and do more of these water drops, because this guy probably needs it for sure.
We need to bring a suitcase.
Yeah, need like a big cart. Instead of selling it, just hand it out. Push a big cart along with Crossbeats Music Production on the top of it, and then hand out as many waters as we possibly can. Alright, so I'm just going to keep walking till we get to that hotel I was talking about. Okay, so you're playing guitar in that video and you didn't rehearse it. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely I'll check it out when I finish this stream. I'll have a look at it. It's always good to see that kind of stuff, and I'll try and help promote your stuff on my channel as well if that's any benefit to you. I'm always happy to help out independents or people that are really just, you know, starting out, or not even just starting out, ones that are fully fledged. Alright, so this is the Wynn. Let's move my gimbal down a bit. Alright, we've got a bit of a water show here as well. Alright, let's keep moving along. look at this water here. So this is the Wynn. Obviously you guys know, or you may or may not know where it's at. That's the little water fountain they have outside. Alright, so we're just coming out to the fashion show. That is just there. Yo! Alright, so you can see coming up here on the left hand side is that new hotel. It's that big black building that's to the right of the fashion show. That's got a big LED screen which right now is acting as a TV for some sports, so that's kind of cool. I think that's going to be actually make this side of the strip a little bit more lively, to be honest, and probably a little bit less dodgy. This end of the area seems to have a lot of interesting characters, I will put it that way. Alright, let's make a left turn. Alright, so we're just heading off to that resort, so that's Resort World. And if you can see in the distance there, the Strat is way further up. Probably about maybe a mile away from where we're currently at. The Strat's kind of iconic to me because it's kind of, when I was a kid, I'd say when I was about 17, I came to Vegas and I was with my parents, and that's like one of the places that I first saw when we came here. And I always remember it, so kind of like I use it as my guiding star. Vegas's guiding star. So if I'm in anywhere in Vegas, normally you can see the Strat from most places in Vegas, like even at a distance you can see it because it's such a tall building, and not many buildings are as tall as it in Las Vegas. So whenever I'm lost, I just look and find the Strat, and then I know which way I'm going. It's kind of a novel way of navigating around Vegas. I don't know what happened to Google Maps, but hey, that's the way we do it. Watch out, there's somebody. Thank you. So we're just going past the Wynn now. You can see there on the right hand side. You kind of see a lot of these hotels are still very quiet. Not a lot happening there.
Don't knock him over. Go, Sensei, go, go. Keep going. Oh, you, baby, you low. It's low. You low.
Looks like a family's having a bit of a race. Alright, so that's Resort World that you can see right in front there. That's the new hotel that's being built here. Well, it's already almost finished. Should be really interesting actually when that's finished. Temperature's pretty good. Right now it's about 20 degrees, or if you're looking at Fahrenheit, you're probably talking about 50-ish, 60, somewhere around there. I usually talk in metrics because I'm from Australia. Usually I I don't go in Fahrenheit, but yeah, it's kind of warm. It's really pleasant actually. I'm wearing a t-shirt. Let's go to the front camera, facing camera there. Yeah, so you can see I'm with my wife here. I'm wearing a t-shirt, and it's kind of that temperature where you can, but hey, it is what it is. It's really enjoyable. So let's go back to the show. All right, so this is the Encore. If you know Vegas, you probably know what this is anyway, but I'm just showing you the hotels as I go past them. And that's the main area where people stay at. You usually go to Vegas in July when it's 110. Yeah, it's definitely not 110 right now. I think it actually did get to 110 when I was in Phoenix. I was there in October, late October. They had really hot temperature around about then or earlier than then, and it was crazy. But yeah, Vegas has been really pleasant during the winter time. Obviously, that's why I love the snowbirds, and that's a real term, I guess. Snowbirds kind of come here for that reason. So. Alright, so as we head towards the Strat, you can see it straight ahead. And I wish I had more bottles of water to hand out, but I ran out. We handed every single one we had. I think we had, what, 8 bottles of water? We handed all of those out, so definitely need to bring more. If possible, next time I'll have a whole backpack on myself. I'll just get my wife to grab it out and then we can do it that way. But yeah, I hopefully helped out somebody's night. Especially when they wake up. What I might do as well later on another time is drive around and see if I can assist people. Poor guy needs help. He was offered help by that guy as well. I guess he just wants to do it himself, but whatever. Yeah, so I'll see if I can drive around this, the area around the strip and other places where I know there are homeless people and hand out bottles of water there. That's probably also beneficial. I might do that tonight, actually, a little bit later on, maybe after the stream. I just wanted to really do this to help show you guys that I'm trying to do a little bit more on my channel than just music as well. But yeah, music is the main thing, obviously. If you look back at my catalog of videos. Alright, so this part's usually dead, and it kind of still is a little bit, but there's always plenty of people kind of in between walking back and forth from the main areas. I think that's why this hotel, this Encore, that's going to be really good when that kind of does kick off, because it'll make this area more lively and probably safer as well, you would hope. So that's the plan. And I'm sticking to it. It's good that I can actually just chat with you guys as well. I really enjoy that. Just doing a live stream, whereas normally my videos are just direct to the point about one thing, which is music, and I don't get to interact with you guys like I do in these live streams, so that's kind of fun. I'll just wait for a bit. I guess they're walking. Let these people just go past. Watch out for that car. Alrighty, so we're heading past the Resort World, which I talked about earlier. And as I mentioned, once that's finished, I think that'll kind of make this area a little bit safer, more enjoyable sort of spot to hang out. So I think what we could do is go to Circus and maybe just do a U-turn, turn around, and see if we can head back up the strip, see what's happening back up there. And if you guys are enjoying that, then obviously stick in the stream and we will keep going. That's the plan. Yeah, I think we might just leave it at this point. We'll go back up the other direction. All right, so we're headed back up. We're at basically Resort World right now. This is Las Vegas Live, Saturday night. You can see way over in the distance the Trump Tower's over there. It's kind of excluded on its own now. I don't know, like I guess once they fill in this spot here, it'll probably look a bit more full than it has been. But that's kind of, I think, a work in progress. The Rio, which is where we were staying earlier when we first got to Vegas, that direction, it was actually closed down most of them during the week. And that's obviously due to COVID. That kind of just slowed things down, and they sort of only opened them. Most of the doors were all boarded up and stuff, so that was kind of interesting. But now it's back open. Looks like there's a lot of, you can see it in the distance, that purpley pink building, blue, red, whatever you want to call it. That kind of, yeah, that's now sort of operating again. And we've got the headquarters here as well, so yeah. Hopefully the audio quality and the video is pretty good. I don't know because I'm not sitting into this, but if you guys let me know how it's going, that would be really awesome. So this whole section here, eventually that will be filled in. It's just a matter of when. Result World is, so that's all good. So what the plan is, we're going to head back up the strip and go through all the craziness again. Alright, let's head across. So this stream started at the OYO Hotel, which is way back at the other end of the strip. So if you want to see back from the start, obviously you can watch it when it's posted up on my channel, but I'll keep the video up there as well because I feel like people will enjoy this. And remember to like, share and subscribe if you haven't already. That literally does help me out.
No way. I got it. As soon as it gets dark. I should have. So I didn't even bring a light back.
Sounds like that car's got some issues. So you can see how busy it is for a Saturday night. I mean, normally back in 2019 when I was here last year, well, not last year, now it's 21, but when I was here in 2019, around about the same time of the year, it was crazy. It was super busy, and then COVID came along and did a number on not just Vegas, everywhere, and really shut stuff down. But seems like things are coming back to normal, sort of. From what I've heard, they're going to go to 50% capacity, I think, at the end of March. That's the last thing I heard about it anyway. But once they do, I think it'll really start to kick off again, even though it's still already advanced in numbers compared to what it was like. You can't, I mean, here it's never really busy, but this part of the strip, but later, you'll see the amount of people. And if you've been on the stream for a while, you would have already seen it. So once again, thank you guys, really appreciate it. Hopefully I'm entertaining enough. It's a little bit different when you're doing it live versus when you can actually make a video and edit and take out the things you did or didn't like. But hey, that's what it is. So on the left-hand side, some of these fancy hotels. Oh yeah, that's another thing that I found about America that was quite interesting. Even though my dad was born here, he never told me that a lot of the buildings were made out of sort of plywood type of material, and not a lot of them that I've noticed are built from kind of brickwork or things like that, masonry and things like that. But in Australia, it's a little bit different. They build mainly out of like the masonry sort of bricks or anything like that. That's a little bit different materials, but it's quite interesting to see the architecture versus Australia. Yeah. Oh yeah, perfect. I'll definitely be. And thank you for tuning in as well. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I'll definitely check out your content that you've got up as well. Thanks a lot for tuning in as well. I am Love. Appreciate it, dude. You're awesome. All right, so we're just waiting at the lights.
Ya le pintan para allá. Pero no es mejor que te vayas temprano porque los gallos duermen bien, porque si está cabrón.
All right, so just waiting at these lights here.
¿Qué hora? Oh, sí, es hora.
Thank you guys for everything, and I shall catch you on the next one.
Oh, está bien, sí, para que sí, descansen, si no.
So what I might do is just end this stream right here, and thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate it. If there's anything you want to see on the channel as far as music content, which I normally create, do make it in the comments below, and also just let me know as far as the things you'd like to see on this channel. Anything as far as Studio One, mixing, mastering, all the rest of it. That's what I normally do on this channel, but I figured I'd do a live stream as far as just seeing what I'm doing in real life. This is Vegas. It's always alive, things are happening. But anyway, I will catch you guys on the next one, and thank you for tuning in, everyone who's liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel. Really appreciate it. Let's keep going with this stream, and I'll see how far I can go. I'll keep going back up the strip, and we'll see where this goes. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so we're just going to cross over on the side of the fashion show, which is just that building right there. We've got 20 seconds to get across. Oh yeah, 15. Oh, we're good. Alright, so we're on the other side of the strip. Just going to explore this side for a little bit and see how it goes. But alright, so that's the fashion show right up in front. The Link Capital Grill and a few other restaurants in there as well. Maybe on another stream I'll head down a few other areas of the strip or different spots in Vegas if that's something anyone wants to see. Definitely could do that. But this run was really just to go hand out those bottles of water that I had at the start. We handed out about 8, as many as we could carry basically. And that really did help out, I think, hopefully, at least. Saw a lot of people at these restaurants and stuff. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it smells really nice around here. Definitely got to eat something around here. I'm kind of getting hungry. Oh, look at this. Okay, so I used to work just inside that entrance off a reel. Okay, well, that's awesome. What was it that you did for work? If you don't mind me asking, that'd be interesting to know. So we've got the hotel across there, the Bellagio, and we're just coming up to the fashion show. We're inside there. Sold cosmetics, cell phones, accessories, the brightest moment. Oh yeah, well I mean you gotta do what you gotta do, right? It's what gets you money. Well then you have to get food on the table somewhere or another. And sounds like you're trying to do it legit, so I guess you can't complain about that. My first job was working in a restaurant washing dishes. so that's my first job. I did that for about 6 months, and the only reason why I ever really did it is because I had a thing with drinking alcohol and being a stupid idiot as a kid. So I supported my short-term stupidity. Obviously you learn from your mistakes and lessons though. So sometimes along the way, I think the buildings block some of the connections. So if people are getting bad connection or poor connection, that's possibly why. I don't know what the quality is like right now, but hopefully it's good. Alright, so we're just walking up towards the Venetian, and the interesting part about the Venetian, I don't know if you can see it on the stream. I'll just stop for a second. But on the Venetian, right, so right at the top here, that's actually not a building. That's just hanging from the cranes above. So that's part of this thing that's like I guess a decorative thing that's just hung down with cranes just to make it look like the building's actually finished. The only reason why I noticed that is because one day when it was quite windy, the Venetian or the Palazzo was moving, and I'm like, hang on a minute, that's not meant to move like that. What's going on? So it's actually incomplete. I think they've done that just to create, obviously an aesthetic look on the building. So if you just I don't know if you can really tell. I don't know if I can zoom in either. There we go. Yeah, so that's not actually a building. That's just hung from cranes. And you can see there at the top the cranes are actually holding it. I don't know how well you can see it, but yeah, that's actually what's happening on that. Kind of crazy. Yeah, there you go. So it was actually the Aladdin. And I think I remember that too. What year was that? Might have been a while back. Maybe back in the 2000s. Late 1990s maybe. Right, there you go. Yeah, so they've changed a few of the hotel names as far as I know. You'd probably be more knowledgeable on that though, since you've worked in this area. Alright, so we're just walking along this section here. It's quite around here. Alright, so what we might do, we'll just go down and we'll keep walking along this side of the strip. Hopefully catch some more liveliness around as well. But yeah, it's good to see the strip in real time if you're just tuning in, and we'll keep going for as long as we can. So we're just coming up to some more of these hotels along the side here. Treasure Island. Hopefully the image comes across pretty good. I think this Samsung Galaxy Ultra 21 should be reasonably, the camera's pretty good. I mean, I don't know about night, but yeah, it works out alright. Alright, so let's check this out. Pretty good. Mandalay Bay direction, and we'll keep going that way until we get closer, and then maybe at that point I might end the stream. But for now, we'll just keep going, see how we go. I think my battery's doing quite well, and seems like the stream's doing alright, so let's keep going with it. So we're just waiting to cross the road. Oh, awesome. Yeah, thanks for letting me know about the video. And what's that part about the VSTs? Ah, yes. All right, that's no problem. Glad to have you on the video. Really appreciate you. And thanks for letting me know about the video as well. Hope you stay safe as well. Thanks a lot, Ariel. Yeah, you're awesome, dude. Thank you for watching the stream as well. Really appreciate it.
Recorder? Got mine too.
All right. So here's the time where I think I'll call it quits. And thank you guys for tuning into the live stream. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the donations who made those donations as well. And if there's anything else you want to see on the channel as far as mixing, mastering, music, tutorials, other things like that, hit me up in the comments down below on this live stream or on any other video that I've got. And I'll try and address those questions that you have, and we'll get to those as soon as possible. But yeah, thank you, appreciate it. Much love for everyone who watched this live stream, and catch you on the next one. Peace out.